Previously. Something I wanted to give you.
I do not need Alison to sign a piece of paper. I got nothing to say to you.
I got things to say to you.
What's going on?
We can't find Sean. I don't actually know that Sean's gone. Not for sure.
What are the chances of finding a body?
If Dad gets involved, it won't end well. We both know what a temper he's got. The morning Sean disappeared, where'd you get to?
Morning.
Hi, sorry, did I miss a message that you were coming round or something?
Oh, I don't need an invitation.
I was just thinking we should hire our own private company to keep searching. The police have given up, and look, I've done some investigating.
Is
actually.
2 weeks
I found
enough?
that you can... what, for a search?
The title deeds to this place are owned by Dad's company. If Dad is not able to perform his duties, and obviously he can't, then I am sole director. This is all mine now. Gravy train has come off the rails. Sorry.
Are you kicking us out?
I can maybe stretch it to 3 weeks.
But that's,
If you're nice.
That's not fair.
Well, exactly how Mum felt when you broke up our family. I'll take these with me now.
Don't you even care about finding him? Is this all about money and possessions for
Because
you?
you had no idea of his net worth when you moved in for the kill. Hey. I would start looking for something now, if I was you. Real estate market's pretty tight.
What was that about? It's like he's taking the bins out. And you know what? I don't even care about the big fancy house. I really don't. But that doesn't mean Ethan can just kick us out of there.
Does your mum have any idea where you'll go?
No, she hasn't had any time to think about it.
Yeah, well, he's out of order for sure. But you're better off out of there.
God, it's like one thing after another with this guy. You think he's done his worst and then...
Then what?
He's a snake.
Well, what else has he done?
Nothing. He loves to give us a hard time, I've told you that.
Yeah, well, I don't care how much money this kid's got. Don't get to throw his weight around. Not with my family.
What are we gonna do if he boots us?
$800 for this.
If those carpets could talk.
Yeah, they'd be screaming, run, run for your life.
Don't worry, someone's gonna turn up.
I'd live in a tent if it meant I could have Sean back. Sorry.
What?
Dumping all this on you. I mean, you're never going to keep popping around with your...
I'm a fan of donuts.
And they from the little van on the beach.
Guess what?
Sean used to bring them back after he'd have a surf. Not every day, just for a treat.
It comes in waves, doesn't it? You go for a few minutes or hours without thinking about it, and then...
The slightest thing could just... I'll be fine, and I will, I'll go back to It's myotherapy. You know, I'll call my old boss, see if I can get some work.
You need to give yourself some time.
I haven't got time. I can't do that to Hannah. She went through enough when I split up from her dad.
Or you could stand up to Ethan. The one thing I know about people like that, he's not going to expect it.
No, I can't fight him.
What would Sean think of his behaviour?
He'd be horrified.
So don't let him walk all over you. At the very least, I think you need to get some proper advice. For you. And for Hannah.
Alison,
Hey, Philip. Thanks so much.
are you okay?
Sorry, yeah. Yes, I'm trying to be. Been a bit of a morning.
Come through.
Thank you. I know this is putting you in a tough spot. And I don't care about the money. I never have. I just need to know my options.
I can't tell you what's in the will. Not until 7 years have passed, or Sean's declared legally dead.
Yeah, those are words I never want to hear them.
No. In the meantime, Ethan does have control of the company, but you can apply to the courts to stay in the house on the basis of being Sean's wife.
Okay.
It could go your way.
I just need a bit more time. So I can get myself a job, I can support Hannah.
You know, I was at Sean constantly to sort these details out. He, called me from the beach that morning. I wonder if this is what he wanted to talk about.
The morning he went missing?
I didn't listen to the message right away. I didn't even connect it to that day until much later.
So, what did the message say?
He just wanted me to call him back. I informed the police so they could add it to the timeline.
Right, yeah.
It could have been about anything. But I know he wouldn't want you to be in this situation.
Look, I know this is the last thing you want to think about, but we need to make a decision now. Vegan. Cruelty-free, 100% zero waste.
Forget the range. It's a waste of time.
A waste of time.
Yeah. I've got Dad's investments to manage now.
I thought they managed themselves.
Well, I'm shaking things up. So let's cut our losses and find something else for you to do. What? You'll still be on the payroll. Mate, you're on private property.
You're gonna stop messing my daughter and her mum around, okay? Miss,
Get back off!
take the stupid house back. But if you harm them in any way...
Oh, she sent you around to play bodyguard, has she?
He's broken into my property and he's threatening my son.
Yeah, tell him it's Alison's hubby, version 1, before she upgraded.
Yes,
been
that's
warned.
the address. As quick as you can. Thank you. Are you okay?
Yeah, it's all talk.
Well, we still need to report it. I'll make sure he's gone.
We talk about scum.
You're throwing Alison out of the house.
Yeah, I gave her notice.
She's just lost her husband.
Yeah, AKA her payday.
Maybe you could style the house, get it ready for resale, huh?
I know you're going through hell, and I can't begin to understand how that feels.
Yeah, you're right.
But you can't just boot her out.
You know what? Instead of worrying about Alison, how about you feel a little bit more grateful for what I have done for you?
Well, there's no need to analyze this kind of emotion, 'cause it comes naturally to me. A simple case of feeling love and devotion. So tell me tenderly, I wanna give my life to you. I wanna feel my blood run through you, and oh, I wanna touch you over and over and over again. We got two strong hearts reaching out forever like a river to the sea, running.
Hey, Jesse. Come in. Did Ethan send you?
We broke up.
Oh.
It was always going to happen. Only so long you can put up with the constant put-downs, right?
I'm sorry. I thought you guys were happy together. Just goes to show, doesn't it? Appearances can be deceptive.
That's kind of why I'm here. I've been telling myself that I shouldn't get involved, but I think it's too serious not to. It's about the morning that Sean went missing.
Boyfriend didn't hold back, did he?
Jesse said he didn't want to have it on his conscience. Why would Ethan lie about seeing Sean the morning he went missing?
It's not a good look, is it?
No, it's not, because Ethan is very possibly the last person to see Sean. Yeah, and when you put that together with the phone call Sean made to his lawyer, it's...
Do we know if that happened before or after he saw Sean?
We don't know anything because Ethan has been keeping all of this to himself.
Philip said he'd been on and on at Sean to tie up loose ends. What if Ethan knew that? I don't want to get carried away, but Sean hasn't been found yet, and this raises a lot of questions for me.
This is about Alison's ex, isn't it? Have you caught up with him yet?
No. There's something else we want to have a chat about.
Have they found my father's body?
Ethan, we have reason to believe that you were on the beach with your father the morning he disappeared.
Who told you that?
Were you there, Ethan?
It was Jesse, wasn't it? We've just broken up. He's trying to get back at me.
Ethan, if you've forgotten to tell us something, I wouldn't make it worse by lying about it now.
Did you see your father on the beach that day, Ethan?
All right, yeah. Yeah, I went to see Dad.
And it slipped your mind until now, did it?
My father's dead. I'm sorry if I'm not acting like myself.
We don't know that he's dead for sure, do we?
What are you accusing me of?
We simply want to know why you didn't tell us this sooner. In the search for a missing person, every piece of information is crucial.
Yeah, okay, fine. I knew it would look bad for me.
Why would it?
Come on, really?
Things between you and your father have been a bit rocky lately.
Yes, yeah, they have. And when I went and saw Dad, we had an argument. Maybe that's why I didn't say anything. Maybe I don't want people to know that that was my last conversation that I ever had with Dad.
What was the fight about?
It was just family stuff.
Did your father make any phone calls in your presence?
No. No. Look, I didn't kill my father, if that's what you're suggesting. Whatever's happened to him, it has nothing to do with me.
Someone will give us an update.
Jesse ran straight to you, didn't he?
Why didn't you tell us you'd seen Sean that morning?
What happens with me and my dad is between us.
Don't you want the police to find him? We have lost valuable time because you weren't honest.
Don't.
No, I don't understand. If you care about him as much as you say you do, I don't understand. I don't understand why you would lie about it.
Don't you dare try and pin this on me.
Mate, don't make this worse for yourself.
Who the hell are you, anyway? You already found your next meal ticket, have you?
It's not a good idea to lose your cool in a place like this.
Whatever this tag team act that you and your ex have got going on, you're not going to stitch me up.
I thought you were going home. Ethan's confirmed he saw his father on the beach, but he says when he left, Sean was still alive.
How do we know he's not lying?
We don't, but without any evidence of foul play, and we don't have that, it's still an open investigation. If any new evidence comes to light, we'll pursue it.
And what about my ex-husband? Is it true there was some kind of fight at Ethan's?
I'd have a word with him if I were you. A temper like that, it's not going to do him any favours.
Can I get you anything?
You've done enough. You should go home.
Cup of tea, then I'll go. What's wrong?
It's just nausea. I've had it a few times lately. I actually thought I might have been pregnant, but I think it's just stress.
I'm sorry.
So am I. Is that terrible? A part of me was hoping that I was having a baby. I know it'd be awful timing, it's just that we wanted a baby so much. I thought if I was, it'd be like having a piece of Sean.
It's understandable.
Yeah. I mean, it's still possible. We've got some embryos on ice in the clinic. You must think I'm crazy. Especially as I'm about to be made homeless.
Well, I don't think that. But I do think that if you're considering having Sean's baby, and that's all the more reason to fight for this place, any family you have, they're just as entitled as Ethan.
So I can't think about it all right now. Do you think Ethan's hiding something else? Could it all be more than just a terrible accident?
Mum, do you think Sean was murdered?
Did you tell them I saw you down at the beach that morning?
Don't worry, you won't get roped into it.
I'm not worried about getting roped into it. You said they mentioned a phone call.
Yeah, they didn't say anything about Philip.
But if they figure out why your father called him...
How? They won't hear from Jesse. I never told him about it.
I'm thinking of calling Philip myself, see what he made of it.
Just leave it.
I thought you and Jesse were good together. He's been really supportive these last few weeks.
Forget him. He's just another person who let us down.
You're still awake?
Yeah. I'm not tired.
I hope all that talk about Sean didn't upset you.
Do you really think someone killed him?
I think there's a lot of unanswered questions, and I've felt that all along. And I think that the more time that passes, just the longer this goes on.
Do you think Ethan's capable of that?
Is your dad wants to make time to talk about you. I suppose I should talk to him too.
Hey.
Hey, all right?
Yeah, you?
Yep.
Hannah told me about Ethan evicting you. Made my blood boil.
Right. Is that why you were over there yesterday?
Well, she's my daughter. You know, if that little shit's giving either of you a hard time,
You could have been arrested, Michael.
I got the feeling that there was something else Hannah wasn't telling me. Am I right? Has Ethan done other stuff too?
We can handle him.
So you need somewhere to live?
Potentially, yeah.
I've got plenty of room here if you need somewhere to tide you over. And I've made up the spare room.
Wow. Can actually see the floor.
Yeah, I got rid of some stuff, put the rest in storage. Look, you don't have to give me an answer right now, but the offer's there.
Michael, I'm really glad that you're getting your life back together. Honestly, I am.
Thank you.
But you know, this doesn't change anything between us, yeah? We split up for a reason.
No, I know that. But as long as you know how sorry I am for the way that I behaved.
I'm hoping to stay in the house for a bit longer anyway.
Is that really the best place for you, so far away from town?
Yeah, it's where I need to be right now.
Are you sure there's nothing else I need to know about Hannah? Didn't you say you were worried about her school, too?
Like you said, she's got a good head on her shoulders.
Thought you'd gone cold on me.
Do you have a condom?
Stay right there.
So the police are starting to ask questions about Sean. Maybe he didn't just drown. If they ask, I'm gonna have to say I was going to meet you.
Why?
Well, because I was. And they're gonna want to know why you didn't show up. I'm just giving you the heads up.
Just don't say anything. Easy. Fuck this.
Where were you that morning? Why won't you tell me? Logan. Logan, come on.
I didn't come here for an interrogation. Okay?
Oh, and you've got nothing to hide. That's why you can't get out of here fast enough?
Just back off.
Here you go. I bought it with my own two hands.
Exactly what I felt like tonight. Thank you.
No, thank you for this.
You think your ex has finally got the message?
Oh, God, I hope so. But then he's put half his stuff in storage just to impress me, so I don't think he's going to give up that easy.
Sounds like things got messy between you two.
Our divorce? Yeah, I suppose. It wasn't easy. But then they never are they? We did have some good years. But then we had some really difficult ones, too.
Sean was your second chance.
Yeah. I never imagined I'd be so happy. Despite Ethan's disapproval. You know what, you're right. I don't know if I will try for another baby, but I can't just let him kick me out, can I?
I'm glad to see you standing up for yourself.
Do you know, he messaged me earlier with a 3-week reminder. Not going anywhere. Sent.
I like this side of you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So do I. Yeah. Did you and Naomi want kids?
We did. But we kept saying next year, and then, well, Naomi got sick, and, Next, she never came.
There's a lesson in there somewhere, isn't there?
Cheers to appreciating every moment.
Cheers. Where are you off to?
Melody asked if I could stay the night. It's totally legit. You can call him on to check.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I will. And if it checks out, I will drop you around there. Sorry, I had to try and call you.
What's wrong?
I think someone's just tried to break into my house. I'm sorry, I didn't know what else to do.
Is anything missing?
I don't know. I haven't checked.
Doesn't look like anyone's been inside. More likely they're trying to scare you.
Yeah, well, they succeeded.
I'm not much of a bodyguard, am I?
Don't be silly. I'm just glad you managed to get some sleep.
You don't look like you got much.
About an hour. But it would have been less if you hadn't stayed, so...
Hope the police followed up. That is if you're sure it was him who did it.
I am. But I would have expected an update by now.
Hey.
Morning.
Morning. What happened to the front door?
Oh. Call it an eviction notice. I can't let this go, can I?
And why the hell would I do something like that?
Because you would have got my text last night.
I don't need to scare you out of the house. The courts will do that for me.
Mate, give it up. You again. Was this going on before Dad died?
Oh, stop it. No, you don't get to turn this back on me.
We know what you're playing at, and so do the police. I'm keeping a very close eye on you.
Good. They can watch as I legally take possession of the property.
What's going on here? I'm all out of husbands. You'll have to find a new one somewhere else. Maybe you already have.
Do you know what, Rachel? You carry on. You take whatever cheap shots you like at me, because I'm done. I'm done with tiptoeing around your feelings. Your marriage was over long before I turned up. And Ethan, I'm sorry. I am sorry that you couldn't accept that your dad had moved on, but what a waste of time that must feel like now.
I'm just gonna help myself to some water. My head is just... Oh, it's killing me. Did one of you guys bring the eggs, Benny?
It's my alibi for last night. I hate to tell you, but there's someone else who has it in for you. Get out.
Of course I didn't do it.
Well, I hate asking, but I've seen you smash things before.
Why would I want to scare you, Mum?
To freak her out so she moves in here? Dad, I know you offered and she turns you down.
A decision that I respected.
Well, you haven't always been good at taking no for an answer.
So what you think of me?
No.
Well, am I going to get a visit from your mum now,
No,
too?
she's convinced it was Ethan.
Well, she's right. Oh, do you know what? I should go around there and knock his head off.
Dad, no, I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry. Just please.
I don't know what to think.
Well, he could have picked up that kid after he smashed the window.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Let's focus on the here and now. I'm going to organise a glazier to come round and fix the window.
No, I hate putting you out. It's fine.
That's okay. I want to help.
No, it's hard enough being in this house without Sean. You know, and I'm just trying to keep it together for Hannah, but because I'm worried about Hannah, actually, because I feel like I'm actually just being half a mum at the moment. You know, it's all actually getting a bit too much right now.
I can sleep on the couch again tonight. Give you peace of mind.
You should go home.
Well, I'm going to organise repair first.
It's fine. Honestly, thank you. Yeah, thanks.
Okay, you know where to find me.
I don't wanna sit alone. It's the company I call my home. Say it loud, tell me who I am. If the stars could speak, I might understand.
What do you want for lunch? I'll grab you something and then take you home.
I don't mind whatever you're having.
All right, it won't be long. Sorry I took so long. I think everyone had the same idea today. There you go. It's not what you think.
Where'd you get it? What have you done?
Your mum gave me that watch when your granddad died.
I know.
It meant the world to me. But of course she wanted to give it to Sean. Out with the old, in with the new.
I'm sure it wasn't like that.
He didn't even know your granddad. Never even met him. Why did he have to have the stupid watch?
I don't know, because you weren't her husband anymore?
Do you know how it felt when she came round here that day asking for it back? I gave her a necklace. Like this one. Never asked her to return it.
Mum gave Sean that watch for his birthday, and that was like 2 nights before he went missing. How did you get it? Dad.
I found it on the beach. He left it on his towel when he went for a surf.
You stole it?
No, it was a spontaneous thing. I wasn't even thinking.
Wait, so when exactly was this?
The morning that Sean disappeared. Look, I know how bad it looks. That's why I never said anything to the police.
So you were on the beach and Sean was there too?
No, he was in the water. He was surfing. Look, whatever happened to him, it happened after I was there. I swear to you.
Was anyone else there at the time?
No one. Well, Ethan wasn't there, if that's what you're asking.
Why were you there? You don't even like the beach.
I didn't sleep too well. I thought a walk might sort me out.
A walk? Right by our house?
I sometimes go down there, okay? It helps me feel close to you. Nothing more, nothing less.
Dad.
Hello?
I'm in here.
I did knock. Are you okay?
I'm sorry. I was just having a moment. I usually just say, Naomi, why do you need so many coats? Well, I just wanted to.
How is that even a question?
It's exactly what my wife would have said.
You've kept everything.
Can't bring myself to give them away.
I just got myself in a tears because I realised that the watch that I gave Sean is missing, so it means he was wearing it when he went surfing.
I'm so sorry.
Look, I made things really awkward between us earlier, sorry. It's just all of a sudden it struck me that I'm standing there in this house that I created with Sean and I'm hugging another man and it just suddenly, it just felt very...
Weird.
Yeah, weird. I know it was platonic and everything.
It's okay.
Yeah? Good, great. I was hoping you'd say that.
Listen, Alison. I'm here for you if you need me. And if you don't, well, that's okay too.
Thank you.
You gonna tell your mum about the watch?
It'll only upset her and I feel like she's got enough on her mind.
I'll think of a way to get it back to her. It's not right that I keep it, I know.
Have you heard any more from the police?
About their so-called open investigation? No, not a word. Maybe Ethan smashed the window, maybe he didn't, but I don't think he would hurt his dad.
So you're gonna let it go? Suppose you don't really have a choice, right?
I can't shake this feeling that something isn't right. You know, I've got to keep at him, you know? I need to make sure the police get some answers.
Neighbours still hanging around, I see.
Yeah.
I should go.
Hi! I didn't know you'd gone out.
Yeah, I just had to talk to Dad about a couple of things.
Have we met before?
Sorry, Dan, this is Michael, Hannah's dad. Dan lives next door. You probably met at the memorial.
Ah, that must be it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, anyway, I better go. Late for work. Nice to meet you.
Do you?
Likewise.
might like this. Title patterns.
I'm trying to see if there's anything the cops might have missed.
I was always the one you'd come to when you're in trouble.
Yeah. So? Mum, if you've got something to say, just say it.
You were so angry when you went to find your father. That's why I went after you. I'm your mother. I'm going to worry. No matter what you've done, we can figure it out. But you just have to be honest with me.
I didn't know you were Hannah's dad.
What's my daughter got to do with this? How well do you know her?
Oh, she goes to the school across from mine. We just talk every now and then.
Have you said anything to her about us?
No, as if. No, she knows something was up that morning, but she can't find out what. If she does, it'll be bad. Really bad.
It's pretty intense out there. Oh, sorry, I scare you.
Thought you'd gone to bed.
No. If someone hurt Sean and it wasn't Ethan, who could it be?
I've been asking myself the same question.
Would you think it was random or someone we know?
I don't know, sweetheart. I don't. But I am going to make sure that the police keep looking into it. I have to do that. I have to do that for Sean.
I know where I've seen you before. The night Sean went missing?
Is this true?
Logan, I need to talk to you now. You just need to think of another story, that's all.
Maybe just give us some space?
Michael, how could it be him?
Love is a powerful emotion. It can make people do unpredictable things.
I didn't say anything before. I didn't want to believe it.